Alright, everyone, and welcome back. We are officially 50 parts deep now as of this episode into the Moving On Up challenge. So last time we were going through the skills and just spending time with each of the three folks in this wonderful household. We spent some time with Lucian. We started to expand our garden. Ethan destroyed Emily's project. Emily earned A's last part. I went ahead and sped up about a day and a half or so to kind of keep things exciting. And here we are. Ethan's an A student. Emily's an A student. We didn't age up each individually because that wouldn't make any sense. But Lucian has enough to pay the bills that are like 4,300 simoleons instead of 35 because we turned on the air because it's summer and we don't want our kids to like swelter. You know, he's not a terrible parent. He might be a little bit more distant, but we also did some renovations just a bit. We still have a lot of progress to go, but as you can see, I had to remove the rug, but I did some decorating over here. We expanded the garden a little bit. I moved over this art studio to make this more of an L shape, which to me made a little bit more sense in a weird way because we are going to continue to focus on developing their skills as just human beings and children. Lucian is making a cake for the children. These adults really need to stop harassing the kids, I'm just saying. But Lucian's making a cake right now for his kids, which is great. Look at him, he's like shining and stuff. He's like all sparkly, and I don't know why. Why is he sparkling? Oh! Old Island lesson. Oh, yeah, that's right. He has Child of the Islands as like his one trait. Old Island recipe from Cooking Island Recipe. These ingredients were a gift of sustenance from the islands themselves. The recipe passed down through generations. So I guess Lucian's kind of originally from the islands, apparently. I know that he had the trait, but I didn't know what that meant. So apparently his ancestry is from Sulani, which is quite interesting. Maybe we should do a spin-off series in Sulani. I don't know. We'll see. That's up to you all. If you want to see, we're kind of due for a spin-off series at some point because we had one early on with Laya and Strangerville. So I don't know if that's something you all want to see or what, but we'll make it work. All right, all right. So we also have the chef's kitchen lot trade as well. That one was a that was a trait that was already there. So it's not like we're cheating or anything like that entirely. We're gonna add some birthday candles, and we're gonna have some birthdays, even though our apartment's still dreary and depressing. I have no shame in investing in that movie screen, by the way. That's for movie hangout stuff, in case you're wondering. Where did you go? I'm so confused. Okay, there you are. You're gonna go ahead and age up our quote-unquote demon child. I know you're tired, but you gotta watch your kids age up into, halfway productive and useful teens. I also did you all see that? Oh my god! Look at how much of a spitting image of his dad he looks like. Oh my god! Look at how much. Oh my god, look at how similar they look. This is so weird. Okay, well, Ethan can't be that terrible because he has the good trait, right? So, oh, have a sim age up. Well, I mean, that's kind of been okay. We've already done that a couple times on the series. So what does Ethan want to do? I'm going to do random number generator, to make sure that we got something underway. We're also going to work on Lucian's, aspiration at some point as well once we get more money. He literally looks exactly like his dad. It's so weird. But we're going to do random number generator for this. Go to random.org in case you need anything. I usually do 3 rounds because sometimes the first couple tend to goof up. So we're going to have 1 through 12. 1, 2, and 3. 11! He wants to do something with nature! Okay, well there's like 6 of these. So we'll see. We're allowed to go into other worlds, just that The Sims has a tendency to have like 10-hour loading screens. So we're going to do 1 through 6 once again. If he gets the spellcaster one, I'm going to laugh. 1, 2, and 3. So he landed on 6. A freelance botanist. Okay. I could actually see that. That makes a little bit of sense. Maybe he wants to like become like a biologist or something. That makes a little bit of sense to me. Cool. All right. So what I do for the random traits is that I just pick on a couple and kind of go from there. Okay, so he's good and he loves the outdoors. I usually go for about 10. I think that's a pretty solid number. So there we go. Ethan wants to become a botanist of some sort, go into nature, that sort of thing. And he loves the outdoors. That's so nice. His uncle actually has the loves the outdoors trait as well. Devin has that trait as well, which is quite interesting. So we have a little bit of continuity. But holy crap, he looks so much like his dad. He's like, oh god. I'm getting old. Like, I feel that. Why is my game doing that weird thing? But holy crap, dude. He looks like exactly like his dad. That's so weird. But we'll also go in and do some makeovers in just a little bit as well, because I think that's kind of what's, needed, right? Okay, that was a little delayed. Emily, my darling, it is your turn. I still think that the siblings need to just tag team this challenge because two is greater than one. Okay, well, that's not ideal in terms of a camera angle, but this game always just is weird. Emily, it is your turn, ma'am. Okay, I can't. What? She looks so much. She literally looks like her mom. These kids look exactly like their dad and their mom. It's so freaking weird. Dude, what the heck? Dude, what is this? This is so crazy. Okay, so to get the random number generator, we're going to go 1 through 12 once again. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. She got number 6. Oh, she's either going to go the chef or mixologist route. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. We got some continuity in this challenge on and it was not even planned. So, 1 or 2. So we got 1, 2, and she wants to be a mixologist. That's actually kind of cool. I'm on board with that. So she's squeamish. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. She's a squeamish bro that wants to be a mixologist. Oh my god. Wow. Look at. We're gonna do makeovers once they're all like adults, I think, because look at how close they are to reaching A-level high school students. Just throwing that out there, like they're about to become adults here, fam. Like probably this episode, I would probably argue, conservatively speaking. They're still gonna have their own rooms and all of that, so we'll kind of see how those waters navigate as well. But again, going over the genealogy once again, Devin is an elder. His children are aging up. His oldest, Leanne, is a teen. Audrey is a grade school student. And we have good old Ethan and Emily, and they have their half brother, Wesley. So we could ask Wesley to move in with us. We've had that idea on the docket for a little while, but here we are. So we can get going on their aspirations a little bit, right? Like, because they're not tied to a career right away, I don't think. Yeah, so one of her goals is to join the mixology career. So I think the one that could potentially actually, go through this challenge. And again, we don't really pay attention to the aspirations like at all, and we probably should. I'm starting to think it might be Ethan that might be continuing this challenge. Like it makes sense in the sense of like he's like the oldest out of the bunch or he's like the oldest in terms of like well, he's not the oldest in terms of like Caitlin's kid. Well, yeah, he's oldest from Caitlin but not from Lucian, but you get my point, right? Like, now that they're teens, he's gonna want to be around them more, which makes sense to me. So, yeah, everybody's kind of falling asleep for right now, so that's exciting. Everybody's aging up and they're doing okay. He kind of slept through everything, but you know what? He made the cake. I think that's kind of what matters, right? Right. So everybody's just kind of topping off their needs a little bit. And again, these are very sparse apartments, but they're kind of that way for right now. Oh, Caitlin. Dude, the freaking kids look exactly like their parents. It's so weird. At least to me, it's weird. Like you know the saying when like sometimes it's like, oh, you look exactly like your mom or exactly like your dad. Well, this is literally happening in this series. Holy crap. I still want to get a butler just because I think that'd be hilarious and we can clearly afford it. So I think we might actually do that. I'm not even joking. We'll give the butler like this office area. Like that's a pretty decent sized room, I would think, right? Like that's not too terrible. And so that way we can start working in on here and the master, which is great. I'm going to put on. Actually, you know what? We'll do 35 minutes today. It's a longer episode. It's 50 episodes. There's not a whole lot of like videos or series that can go on for that long and just not get boring. You know what I mean? Like there are so many challenges that just don't seem to really last, or at least that's been my experience thus far. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I kind of like changing this brick in here, like, have it as brick. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. So, ooh, we save some money that way too. Okay, I'm all for saving some money. So we'll have the master bathroom be a little bit different, I think, in terms of the color scheme, which that makes a little bit of sense to me. We'll have it be like this pure white bathroom or something, or have it be like a gray bathroom, a little bit more masculine, a little bit more dark tones potentially. I don't know. We'll see. We could always just do like an all black, like chic kind of bathroom, but it also doesn't mesh well. So I think for now we'll just leave it at white, keep it bright, that sort of thing. We're also going to go ahead and do the same brick in this bathroom. We're kind of just trying to touch up these bathrooms just a little bit, like get some decent flooring and stuff in here. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. So, I think over here, do we have like, oh, okay, I think we had like a wood or something that we could probably use, maybe like this one at least. It kind of looks a little weird, but I think it kind of works at the same time. This is obviously the most expensive wood that we could use in these bathrooms, of course. But I think they make a little bit of sense as to why we're using them, right? Like you want like a decent bathroom just in general, and I think they kind of match up with each other pretty nicely. All right. No, I think we need this one. Yeah, that one looks a little bit better. That way it has a little bit more of that wood tone into it. In general, I think we'll include. I think we might swap out this toilet. No, we can't afford that toilet. We'll actually go ahead and get that tall wall, I think it is. I think it might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. And then we'll do this. Make sure that everyone's covering their bases. Bases, I should say. Like, I wanted to keep it like a little bit kind of close to the original color scheme. Okay, well, that's not a fantastic cutaway sort of thing, right? Poor Lucian. He's just like not having a good time at all, fam. But maybe now that his kids are older, he's like, oh, cool, I can actually do more things with my kids, like that sort of thing. Which I feel like would make sense, right? Like, as you get older, you kind of want to do more things with your kids since they're able to do so. Like, I know my relationship got. I've always had a good relationship with my parents, thankfully, just in general. Obviously, like many families, there are ups and downs, but in general, I think this is going to be a really nice place. But yeah, generally speaking, like, at least for me anyway, my relationship with my parents is much better as an adult. I think it's because, like, we're all just doing our own thing and we can be like, oh yeah, listen to what I did today, or, ooh, I got coffee today, like that sort of stuff. Right, right. So Lucian's working on a next painting. I know that I said that we were going to get the butler. We're going to get a butler at some point because Lucian's extra and he wants to like spend as much time with his kids as much as possible. I think Ethan's going to be the one to possibly continue this challenge. I genuinely think so. I think that we should have one of each maybe. Maybe we get Ethan and Leanne to kind of tag team it, like cousins kind of going at it. I don't know. We'll have to see. What do you, I want to know what you all think. Like who's going to be the heir? We got four options, people. We got four options. I love how we just kind of treat Wesley as kind of like an afterthought, but it is sort of true because like I mean, he kind of lost the dad card. for Wesley because he kind of didn't take care of him or anything like that. So there's that. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. Have you use the bathroom over here? We'll also have you go ahead get some leftovers in. Go watch. Go do some channel surfing. It boosts their fun up like significantly, so that's the only reason why we're using it. You need to go to the bathroom. Like whenever I see my Sims go to the bathroom, I'm like, oh crap, I need to go to the bathroom now too. But yeah, we might have him work on some different skills, like maybe woodworking could be his skill. He kind of looks like that type that would do a lot of outdoorsy stuff. So maybe woodworking and gardening could be his source of income. It might take a little bit more time, but I think it could get interesting. I mean, someone's got to take care of that garden, okay? The dragon fruits are like our saving grace. So yeah, Lucian's just kind of over here standing in front of the TV. We could get like a basic bed for right now, right? Like something very basic that could just, work. Oh god, that would suck to have that TV like right next to your room like that. Just because there's like all those loud speakers, but I think it could still work. My apologies there, people. So yeah, the most expensive bed that we can get is probably going to be this one. I think this one would work. Something a little bit more masculine, I think, if we're talking traditionally masculine. Jesus Christ. I love when there's like these little round tables here with the glass on them, but why are they so expensive? Why? 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 Alright, we're gonna give Lucian the bed in the master bedroom. He's getting his fun up and all that. Alright, well, you're not doing so great, period. Everything else but social's going okay. Alright, so you need some food. We'll have you watch some movies, do some channel surfing, that sort of thing. God, she looks so much like her mom. This is so weird. This is just so weird to me. Oh yeah, they still have school today. I keep forgetting. I think they have school, right? I don't actually know. That's a really good question. So, like, there are certain projects that are recommended for teens and some that are recommended for children. Like, it actually says so if you install Parenthood, which is where the projects come in. That's probably one of my favorite options is the Parenthood pack for sure. I recommend that for everybody, not just people that play with families, but like for everybody, I would say. It's just a it's just a very much like encompassing pack, I would think. Or at least that's how I see it. But yeah, we're gonna get a butler this episode because we're gonna be in here for the long haul. Now that we're in these really big like apartments, right? So that's kind of where we're going. Apparently, the next one that we have is like a serviced apartment. I think it's like the Roman numerals, the 8 land grab apartment. It's like a 2-bed place, so that could get interesting. So before we move up there, we're gonna have to like do something to make sure that we have the air. So that's kind of where we're going next. We'll see. The kids are doing their homework. Great job, my children. God, that's so freaking weird. I was gonna say, do we even have like thumbnails or anything like that for this episode? I'm starting to get a little concerned, but yeah, do you like how I kind of combined some packs here? That's vintage glamour, parenthood, and then the island, the jungle adventure counters. I keep forgetting that those came in jungle adventure and I use them a lot. And I realize they look kind of plasticky, but they're not too terrible in the long run, right? Right. Yeah, no, I thought I had all those screen caps, but apparently I didn't. Thanks, Sims. You're so kind. But yes, they need to get their skills to level 3, so it might take them a day or two to get their skills up, potentially. But you know what? I believe in our children. I believe in them. Right, right. I believe in them quite a bit. And they only need one skill at like level 3, so it's like not going to be too terrible, I don't think. So, I'll actually have you work on your charisma a little bit, to kind of get that up just a hair. Okay, they have school in an hour. That's great. Lucian's just like, I'm tired, fam. I'm not dealing with this. But yeah, Ethan's going to be looking after the garden a little bit more. Give him a little bit of responsibility, that sort of thing. Like, Lucian's like, yeah, I know you want to do this thing, a little bit more in depth. I feel like he's going to study biology or something if he goes to university. Because you know what? We want our kids to have options. Emily doesn't need to go to university for what she wants to do. And, like, thus, like, he's supportive of that. So, we, we, we appreciate supportive parents that just want the best for their kids, just in general. Alright, how are you doing with your skills? Okay, you're just gonna go to school. So basically, we just want the kids to just go to school, do okay, that sort of stuff. We'll focus on their skills, like, once they're home and everything. So hopefully we can age them up not once but twice, right? So yeah, they're kind of fashion disasters right now. More so, I would say, um, Emily more so than Ethan, but it happens, right? Right. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hire a butler. Oh my god. Let's go hire a butler. We kind of need to. Oh my god, they're already shoving down college down our kids' throats. Alright. Whew, sorry. Okay, butler, 175 simoleons plus 12 an hour. Okay. Like, is everyone okay? Emily tried to skip out on class today to comfort a crying friend. Oh, helping friends. Go for that one. The Windenburg Butlering Academy has an excellent candidate to join your residence as a live-in butler. They will report to work within the day upon your butler's arrival. Please assign them a bed to sleep in. Should you be providing private quarters for your butler, you may set door locks for their section of the home. That's so nice. Alright. I don't know who the butler is going to be yet, and I'm kind of excited. But we're getting a butler, mainly because we need another adult in the house, and just because we can. So yeah, Lucian has 2,700 simoleons in the bank right now, and so we're gonna have him just continue to paint a little bit. Every little bit helps, and it's gonna help him channel some of those emotions. I know that he needs a little bit of social, that sort of thing. Is this our butler? Aicha. I can't pronounce anything, but that's fine with me. You're gonna have your bed right here, Aicha. Oh god, I'm gonna botch pronunciation now. This is not gonna be great. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas on how to pronounce our butler's name, do let me know. But we're gonna give her this kind of craft room. Like, that makes sense to me. That way the kids don't have to share rooms with each other or anything like that, so... Just letting y'all know. Wait, why did we get charged 100 and some odd simoleons? Like, was that her hour of work? Little confusing, but okay. Like, they just kind of hang out? Like, what's going on here? Like, this is the first. Oh, okay. So, butler assigned task: cook family meal, cook a meal, cook party meal, go to sleep, visitors, remove the front door, management, reprimand, praise, responsibilities, stop attending to minors, stop cleaning. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, let's see here. I think we could always have them prepare family meal. But I don't know. Now I'm starting to realize that the butler would have been useful, like, when they were kids, but we'll have her around because we don't know what else we're doing right now. So, yeah, that's exciting. Right, right. Get to know our butler a little bit, get to know some traits, that sort of stuff. But we should probably not have her do the garden just because. Like, we want Ethan to kind of just do his own thing, right? We want him to take care of the garden, get a little bit of responsibility for him. But yeah, we're gonna get to know our butler just a little bit. If the traits don't really mesh up that well, then that's just... Oh, the cookie's gonna crumble? I don't know how else to really say it. Okay, B, that's fine. Our kids are having not so great days. We're gonna have them, like, just go to sleep for a little bit. I think that's more than fair. So we'll have each of the kids just go to sleep for a little bit. How are you doing? Well, we'll have you top off your sleep a little bit. We know nothing about this butler, and she's just, like, doing her thing. I don't know, but it's like, alright, we have a lived-in roommate that also just takes care of everything. Oh, if she's gonna steal anything, I'm gonna throw a fit. I thought she was gonna steal something for a second. I'm not even joking. She's just kind of standing there, like, not really doing a whole lot, but I'm kind of okay with it at the same time. So, what I think we're going to do next is, and we're only going to have her until we move on up. So, we're going to actually continue to go ahead and get the sinks upgraded and stuff like, well, not the sinks upgrade. We're going to include some sinks over in this bathroom, the extra guest bathroom, or, the half bath situation. We're going to have one sink there because we're going to do laundry. Now that we have a butler that can do, well, the laundry, which makes sense to me. So now we're going to go get ourselves a mirror because we need one. Something that's a little bit more of an upgrade. I would probably say like something like this would even be fine too, but it's a little bit more of an upscale place, so I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe this one potentially. Yeah, that could work. The swatches aren't going to matter as much. It's fine. That one blends in a little bit better, but I think we could get away with some laundry stuff at this point. Let's see here. We'll just have one in each room. I think that would make a little bit of sense. So we'll have one in this room. Actually, I like this one a little bit more. We'll have one in this room. We'll have one in this room. We'll have one in this room. And then we'll have one in the butler's room. We'll get rid of this backpack. Make this blend in a little bit better, just in general, I think. So we'll make that one just like a plain white. We'll also start to put in some brick in the bedrooms as well, and kind of, get some sort of furnishings in these rooms, just in general. I think for each room we're going to do something slightly different. So we're going to keep that same sort of chic wall right there. I think for this room, we can always just do this. It's a little bit darker. In this room, I'm thinking like an all black or something could be kind of cool. Not like an all black in the room, but like just like one wall or something. And that way, like, this could be kind of cool, just period. And then, since we got some more money, maybe we can upgrade this bed a little bit. Just a bit, not a whole lot. I was thinking that bed, but now I'm like, I kind of like this bed more. So we'll get some nice little end tables, nothing super expensive, something, that fits the aesthetic of the room, right? Right. So we'll have this. I think, let's see here. Let's do, I was gonna say, can we do like a gray wood or something? That would be kind of nice. Isn't like there a gray wood like kind of right in here? Okay, well that's more white than gray. Let's see if we have anything gray in here. That might be nice. Just in general. Like, it doesn't matter what packs we end up using, just throwing that out there. I think for the purposes of this room, that would make a lot more sense, so. Yeah, we got a good master bedroom coming underway, just in general. Something that's gonna be nice and enjoyable for Lucian, who's been working his booty off in general. So, yeah, that's where we're going. We're making some moves. We can get a nice big painting in here as well. I think that'd be something he would appreciate. There we go. Something like this I think would work. And then we can change the wall colors as well. Just in general, I think. So we'll have like a white in here. Kind of contrast things. Again, it's a very masculine, darkish room. but I think it makes sense. Okay, wow, the sun just got really bright outside, and I'm happy about that. Alright, we'll do this. Make sure that all this is kind of in its new tone. There we go. We're on to something here. And then we could actually move this door right here, possibly, right? I was gonna say we could extend out everything a little bit more, but that's not gonna happen. That way we have a little bit more room over here for stuff, just to kind of go from there. Or we could just keep it like this, which also makes sense to me, so I think we'll do that for right now. So we're making a lot of progress this episode, building-wise, with everything. I think what I want to do next is to, like, freshen up, like, the kids' rooms, even though they're teens now, right? So we'll have, like, some sort of, like, blue in here, or even, like, no, I think we should go with a green. I think green would fit Ethan's personality a little bit more. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of continuing with Ethan for the Moving On Up challenge. We haven't had like a male heir yet, so I think that'd be very fitting for him to continue to go forth from there. And he looks so much like it's so weird. He looks so much like his dad, and it's kind of scaring the crap out of me a little bit, but in a good way, I think. And then I think for Emily, we'll give her like a purple, I think. But she also has that red bed that I really like, so I think red would look really nice in here. Give some good contrast, some sharp colors. Give the rooms a little bit more of a personality, I think, that sort of thing. And then in here, what we can do is to kind of switch things up and have like this rose kind of color. I think that would look really sharp just in general. Add some of that crown molding and make it a little bit more vintagey almost. I don't know if that's even the right word I want to use, but like we want to give things a little bit more of a fresh look, which I think is more than fair at this point. So we're going from there. We're making things work, and that's all that matters at this point. Right, right. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel. I think I like it in this room. We're not going to have that color in every single room, but I like it in this room. Because if you kind of look at it, oh, no, I kind of like that one a little bit better. But we're going to have a little bit of a dark wood tone in here, I think, even more so. I think something like that would be nice, to kind of contrast with the pink a little bit. Some darks and pinks, that sort of thing. So eventually we're going to get to the point where we have like this kind of wood in the bedrooms, but we're obviously not at that point yet. But I think we've made significant upgrades just by freshening up the paint and stuff like that. I think for Emily's room, we're going to move her bed over to here, I think. Yeah, right here. So that way we could add some end tables over there. So that way it's like facing outward, right? And so that way we have some of the original charm from Caitlin's writing room over here with the butler's ensuite sort of configuration. So yeah, I know we did a little bit of like building and stuff in this episode, but I think it was kind of needed, and I think the improvements that we made were like for the better. Because I mean, look at this. Like Lucian's got his own master suite. Kind of like, it's getting there. It's really genuinely getting there, and I'm here for it. So yeah, take clothing in a hamper. That's gonna be what our butler's gonna do, I think, because that's in the realm of cleaning. Right, right. Oh crap, we don't even have we don't have a washing machine. Yeah, that sounds right. So yeah, Emily's just kind of doing some reading, which is fine. You do you, Emily. But we need you to get your skill up so we can age you up. We'll have her like just kind of move out, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. But we'll have her do some homework. And then we'll have you go ahead and just channel surf a little bit. I kind of want her to have a backup plan in case of mixology doesn't work out for her. Like, I'm not saying it won't work out, but I just want her to do okay. That's all. That's all that we really want for our families, that sort of thing. So we're gonna have Lucian go ahead and continue to paint. Ethan is just doing his own thing. He's sleeping. So Lucian's getting the money in. Emily is working on her homework, and then she'll get her fun up a little bit. And then I think what we'll have her do is kind of like just practice her speech. Because you'll always have to have like that public speaking skill, regardless of what you end up doing. So there's that. But yeah, I think we freshened up things quite a bit, and I really like how they turned out just in general in this place. Oh wow, that was quick. Okay. So Emily completed her homework for the day. That is great. We'll have her get her like fun up just a little bit so that way everything's a little bit more smooth sailing. Right, right. And like the indoor cinema actually really helps out with that quite a bit. But yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. We still have the final bathroom to finish up. We still have this bathroom to get like a stacking washer and dryer situation for, like that sort of thing. So we're going from there. Lucian got another painting done, another 1,000 simoleons in the bank. We'll have him just keep painting as much as he can. Emily is actually doing pretty good now, so we'll have her go ahead and psych self up, practice speech, have her build that charisma skill up just a little bit, right? Right. Because we want her to get to level 3, we want Ethan to get to level 3 as well, so that way we can age them up and have them become young adults. So that might happen in this episode, it might not. We'll see how it goes. So we'll have the chess table over here. Oh, Lucian got to level 10? Cool. Alright, I'm here for it. Wait, we have another desk? Ooh. We have some really cool stuff and vintage glamour stuff. I didn't realize how nice of a pack that was, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, we'll just do something very simple. We'll just get this white chessboard because just makes sense. I don't know. Like, it fits the counters, which are nearby. We'll get a couple chairs over here. Holy crap, they're expensive. We'll also finish out the set and get like 8 chairs there. That way Ethan can kind of begin to build his logic skill, which I think is definitely needed, right? So we'll get the leftovers. Emily's at level 2. We'll get leftovers. We'll ponder moves and play chess for a little bit. Lucian is painting away. He's at level 10. So he doesn't need to worry about building up his skill, which is great. Again, I swear to God, I don't know what it is, but like we've had the parents, like the dads do painting. Like we've had at least one person in every household take up painting. But that's because it's like a lucrative like way of making money in The Sims, or at least to me it's been in this challenge. So yeah, I know we haven't really gotten a whole lot accomplished in this episode once again. I feel like I say that for like every episode, but I think it's definitely true for this one. So we'll kind of go from there. We'll sell to collector. Sell to collector for another 1,000 simoleons. Alright, so we have 1,100 simoleons, which means we can pay off our butler. And then we'll have you go to sleep as well. Oh, look at our butler actually like cleaning up after us. It's so kind of her. I mean, granted, it's her job, but, you know, it's just nice when, like, your NPCs kind of, like, do what they're supposed to do, since it doesn't happen a whole heck of a lot. So, just throwing that out there. So we're gonna go ahead and get that underway as well. We'll get some food for you. We'll also have you continue to practice your speech as well. I know you need to go to bed at some point, but like that's not happening right now. So we'll also get you to get a shower in as well. Did you do your homework? I think he did, but I could be super wrong. Nope, didn't do your homework. Okay, so you're pretty much ready to go for the day. You just need some food. I'm like, you kids have like this nice grand table over here, and yet you're standing up and eating. Okay then. Yeah, you're like halfway up to level 3, but like I think she's gonna make it. I have faith in you, I really do. Okay. Ethan's getting some food in his system as well. We'll have him shower to then do his homework, and then we'll have him work on his logic skill. I think out of all the skills, like that one makes the most sense to me, next to gardening, of course. You're almost there with your charisma skill, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can age them up, hopefully today or in this episode. No! Go, no! I want you to freaking practice your speech some more. My god, no. No! Stop! Fine, go take a nap. See how I care. Okay, no, do we... We don't even, does Lucian have the points? Yes, he's got the points. Lucian's got the points for a sleeping potion, which I think we kind of need, right? It's the sleep replacement one. So we'll have him give Emily that one. This is so terrible. It's like we're kind of like giving potions to our kids when they probably shouldn't need them, but you know what? They need them. They're teens. They kind of need the energy a little bit more than we do. All right, psych self up. Practice speech. Ethan, how are you doing? You're doing your homework. Good job. I'm proud of you. You're going to need to go to the bathroom soon, so we'll have you go to the bathroom after that. Then we'll have you ponder moves, play. Look, I know you're sad, but come on now. Okay, no, you're okay. Hopefully. Alright, Ethan's got his homework done. Well, you're close enough anyway. Oh my god! Everybody stop this nonsense! It's fine. Squeamish? Privacy. Oh, I keep forgetting that's the thing. Okay. Emily, what are you doing? I don't know. Okay, I guess she was watching the cooking channel. Perhaps? I don't know. Okay, go. Go get your logic skill up. My god. My friends, we're desperately trying to get these kids aged up, okay? Okay. We might have to do that in the next episode, but I think they're on the right track for right now. Just gonna throw that out there. I mean, he's having fun, which is always a good sign, right? Right. Okay. As for you, ma'am, we're gonna have you practice speech. Like, she's almost there to level 3. That's why I'm like, alright, girl, push it. Come on, you got this. Oh, Lucian's bonding with his son. That's so nice. Everybody's like on the struggle bus in this household now. It's official. I'm not even joking. Okay, well, you're clearly not going to get to like level 3. And also because they're twins, we're going to add the extra challenge that like they can't age up until they both got A's, which, you know, that's kind of bound to happen. I'll have you just make some friends to get your social up a little bit. I think that's needed, right? Right. Alright, you're almost level 3 and your charisma skill is, well, I know! She's going to school! I'm not a terrible parent! We're just trying to get her skill up to level 3. Okay, now she's going. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and water all, sell all. Bladder, hygiene, hunger. Everybody's on the struggle bus for now. Okay, now you're doing fine. Alright, just share your answers. Okay, study hard. Oh no! Okay, field quiz should do it. Alright, you're gonna just study hard. Bell? Okay, nice. I'm on board with that. Okay, you're just on the struggle bus for right now, but it's fine. So basically, if Emily gets an A, and here's the thing, he's not gonna get an A because he's only at level 1. We're gonna have Emily just kind of take her vacation days until Ethan comes home from school and stuff like that, so that's kind of the move. Our butler's taking some, you know, getting some sleep, so Aisha, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Again, please yell at me in the comments down below, but we've made it 50 freaking episodes, everybody. Like, that's not an easy milestone to make, but we got a butler. I mean, look at the transformation of this place. It doesn't look like it, but we're getting there slowly but surely. We have a master suite that's kind of almost done. I think I might add like a dresser or vanity or something. Maybe a desk or something like that. That sort of thing. This hallway area could probably use something, but I'm like, it's fine. It's not a room. And then, of course, we have this whole living room area to do. We're going to finish up this dining space, I think, as well. This gardening area, I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to add some. We're going to go ahead and sell everything. I might finish out with some building, to be a little bit reflective and just talk with everybody and, catch up and, enlighten everybody what's been happening on the channel. So, yeah, we're at part 50 of this series. So, we have one bathroom done. Oh, Ethan wants to invite over Belle. That's so nice. Sure, why not? Our kids deserve to be social. If they're both at B's, that's fine. We'll navigate those waters from there. But I think we need to really give the kids like an upgraded space just in general. I like Emily's bed, so we're gonna go ahead and find the matching end table. I think it's with Tiny Living. But even if not, that's fine too. But I'm pretty positive it's in Tiny Living. There we go. So we'll give her either that or we could give her a poof. I think a poof would be very fitting just in general. Let's see here. Do we have any poofs that are like just red? Well, I think that could be nice, but I really think this would be a little bit nicer. So we'll get her an end table. We'll get him an end table of some sort. I think this one's actually pretty cool. Like, as a little bit of a poofy end table, that sort of thing. Unless if this one just looks better. Well, we can do both. It's fine. So we'll give each of them a little bit of a poofy table and also like you know what I mean? Just one little poofy thing, a poofy table. And then we'll move this over here for right now. These are again decorative, so they're not like actual tables, if that makes any sense. I don't know, don't hurt me. Okay, so I think what we can do, so each kid now will have about 1,300 simoleons. That way we can kind of give them a little bit of a fresh sort of thing in general. I think a dresser or like a vanity would be nice in general for one or both of them. Look at how big this is. Holy crap. I think this would be nice for Lucian's room, just period. Is the vanity in here as well? I'm not sure if it's in there or not. Alright, let's take a look here. I think this would be pretty nice for Emily to have. Just in general, I think. So, let's see. Do we have any other colors that would be kind of nice? I really like this color for this room, but can we get it cheaper? Alright, well, we're going to add this one instead. So Emily's almost out of her, like, 1,300 simoleons for the makeover, but I think it'll work, just in general. So we'll add in a nice chair in here. I think we'll just add, like, this kind of a chair, because it's, like, red. That's kind of the theme we're going for here. So she has about... We'll kind of play around with numbers in general, but I think... For now, let's see here. Well, she has the vanity, which will have like some stuff there. I think what we can do is, well, she wants to go into mixology, so ideally you want to have the globe because it conserves a little bit of space. But I think in general, ooh, I like this divider. This is a really nice divider. I didn't realize that was a thing. I think what we can do, let's see here. I know we need to get the bathrooms, don't fret. I think what we can do is give her like some sort of again we want to have some sort of skill building thing. I think for Ethan we'll at least give him like this bonsai tree. I think for her we'll give like a violin. I think that's more than fair, right? I think that's looking a lot better, just period. And then for Ethan, I think we'll have this over here. We'll give him a some sort of a dresser or wardrobe. Again, Ethan doesn't really need a whole lot, just in general. I don't think guys need a whole lot, period, either. Again, that's just a general assumption I'm making, so just don't get him a butt for that. But I think for Ethan, do we have like some sort of like dark blue or something like that that would work? Maybe this one? Let's see if we can get like a blue or something in here, just to kind of tie things together. Maybe it's the tiny living stuff that might work. I'm not sure. We'll see. I kind of like this because there's like a lot of different blues, and it would conserve some space. So yeah, he's got some skill building stuff in here, which is quite nice. I think what would be even better. Now move this over here. I'm not sure where we can move this, unless if we. Oh my God! Stop rotating. Unless if we move this right here. Again, this is more of a decorative thing, but I just really like it. We could give him a desk or something right over here, which I think would be just as good, if not a little bit better. Yeah, I think we could do that. Let's see what'll happen. Yeah, I think this desk would actually work out pretty nicely, and then we still have a little bit of money left for a nice little chair, which we can do. We can always just do like a plain white chair, which I think would be just as good. That way he has a little bit of a creative sort of streak going on for him as well. So we have some more decorative stuff for each of the rooms. If we can get some cheap rugs, that would be quite nice, just in general. I think maybe this one or this one would work pretty decently for this room. I'd probably lean more towards this room. And then I don't know if we're going to have enough to really do much in this room, but we can always just do the move objects and kind of work from there. But in general, I like how these spaces are turning out. I wonder what the vanity does because I don't know much about the vanity. I know we need to get a we need a washing machine and stuff, but oh, that's cool. You can apply makeup. Oh, that's cool. So you can apply makeup. Yeah, I think this works a little bit more for Emily. So each of the kids they have their own space. I'm kind of here for it as well. So, on that happy note, happy 50 episodes to our crazy moving on up challenge. We are making progress. We're almost done in this half of the apartment. So, I think what's going to be next is to focus in on this part of the apartment a little bit more. Get a washing machine, get some living room stuff, get some rugs over here. We don't need to worry about upgrading appliances, so I think this part of the apartment's almost done. Maybe a couple of decor objects or something to fill in these hallways a little bit. But overall, we're getting close to hopefully moving on up. Now, with the challenge to get to the next apartment is 2 bedrooms, so it may just be Lucian and Ethan moving because I really feel like Emily's kind of like, I just want to go to mixology and go and do that. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, it's fine. Don't overreact. You're good. But in case if you're wondering where we're going next, so the next apartment we need 30,000 simoleons in order to actually go from there. We need 40,000 simoleons or 30,000 to move on up to the next apartment. So we still got a crap ton of time to go. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be doable between probably 2 people. Again, we're probably going to age up both of the kids at the next episode. So hang on to your butts. We're going to get there slowly but surely. So hopefully you all have enjoyed the series so far. We're only 50 parts deep so far. If you're wondering how many apartments we have left after this apartment, we have 4 more until we get to the final apartment. So next apartment's going to be 8 land grab. I'm hoping to get there before or around part 55. We're going to be spending a lot more time in these apartments now they're getting bigger. I know it's a 2 bedroom place, so kind of think about it that way in general. But hopefully you all are enjoying this episode quite a bit. I sure am enjoying this series. And again, thank you all so much for hopefully tuning in for 50 episodes. Whether you're just starting out the series or what have you, it's been a fun journey. I'm not gonna lie. I've enjoyed this quite a bit, and I hope you all have too. We're in 4 generations right now. We're 4 generations deep. We got we got 4 more apartments before we get to the final apartment, probably after this one. So we're getting there, people. We're getting there slowly but surely, but the grind doesn't stop. So on that note, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support for this series and the channel in general. So I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.